Gemini, welcome to the realm of astrology. This is your monthly horoscope for the month of August 2021. But before we begin, I would like to let you know that I do daily video horoscopes, weekly video horoscopes, and monthly sun rising sign horoscopes that you can watch on my YouTube channel. I also request you to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you can be notified every time I post a video. Now, Gemini, let's talk about the month of August. The month of August is an extremely intense one, right? That being said, in this video, I'm going to talk about the most important events in the month of August. So let's talk about those and what they mean for you. But overall, this is an extremely intense month. The first one is the new moon in Leo, which is happening in your third house. It happens at 16 degrees on August 8th, right? Now, a new moon is a new beginning. So you're beginning something connected to your third house, Gemini. The third house is the house of communication, writing, social media, your immediate environment, your siblings. So there's a new beginning in that area for you that you will work on for the whole lunar month, for the next 28, 30 days. However, I do want to mention that this new beginning is opposing Saturn in Aquarius energy, right? It's opposing it, which means that this new beginning can require tough decisions. It can require you to define things and work very hard. It can also be a moment where the new beginning does not go as smoothly as you want it to, perhaps. And that's because Saturn is there opposing this energy. So that's August 8th for you, Gemini. Then on August 11th, we have Mercury changing signs. It's going to leave your third house and enter your fourth house, which means what? Mercury is your mind, it's your communication, it's your immediate environment, it's your job, it's your health, it's your routine, but most importantly, it's your mental energy, right? So on August 11th, when it enters your fourth house, you are going to be thinking about, communicating about fourth house things, your deepest emotions, your family, your closest friends, the house you live in, the home, the physical home perhaps. All those things are fourth house. So that's what you will be thinking about, communicating about. Then on August 15th, Gemini, we have the first quarter square of the moon. And this is the point where the sun and the moon make their first 90-degree angle. And this is a point where we begin to overcome obstacles and make changes connected to the new beginning that happened on the new moon, which was on August 8th in your third house. So connected to that new beginning in your thinking, in your communication, in social media, in your immediate environment, in your siblings, all these things, you're going to be assessing this month. How do I make it better? If there are challenges connected to that beginning, you'll be overcoming them. And this energy is going to be till August 22nd. And August 16th, Venus is going to leave your fourth house and enter your fifth house. Now, Venus brings with it blessings and gifts, right? And it also makes us more receptive to where it is in your chart. So from August 16th, it's going to bring you blessings and gifts and make you more receptive to your fifth house matters, which are creativity, love, romance, children, having fun, hobbies, all that sort of stuff. It has been in your fourth house till August 16th. So it has been blessing you, giving you gifts, making you more receptive to your family, friends, and your foundation, your roots, where you come from, the physical home. That's going to change on August 16th to the areas that I mentioned. Then on August 19th, Gemini, Uranus is going to go retrograde. Now, this is the last outer planet to go retrograde. We have Pluto retrograde, Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, Chiron, all in retrograde, which means that, and now Uranus goes retrograde as well on August 19th, which means that a lot of retrograde energy, which means a lot of reviewing the past from a different perspective, a lot of rewards for the work we've put in or not put in. You know, it's a karmic time, retrograde time. So that's the vibe. And Uranus, what does Uranus want? Uranus wants us to be our authentic self. And for that reason, it can remove things from our life and bring things into our life, and quite suddenly. And for you, Gemini, that's been happening in your 12th house, right? So through matters of spirituality, connecting with the higher realm, meditation, yoga, isolation, drugs, delusions, addictions, depression, all these things, Uranus is helping you come into your authentic self. For example, if there is an addiction that's not serving you, Uranus may get rid of it, find means to get rid of it. Or if there is a practice that will push you towards being your authentic self, say meditation, then Uranus will bring that into your life. So that's what Uranus is doing. And when it goes retrograde, that's the review you will need to do in connection with Uranus, those areas. And then on August 22nd, we have the most important event of the month, and that's the full moon in Aquarius, okay? It's happening at 29 degrees, which makes it your third house, third and ninth house, okay? And full moons bring understanding, they bring clarity, they bring culmination and completions. And there are a few things that you are able to understand at this point. And let me also mention that this full moon is very special because this is the second full moon in Aquarius this year. We had one last month and now we have this one. Typically, we only have one full moon in a particular sign in a year. This year we have two in Aquarius, so it's special. And that being said, this full moon will bring clarity to the new beginning that happened on August 8th in your third house that I spoke about. 1. 2, it will help you understand the new beginning that happened in December of 2020 and even Feb of 2020 in your ninth house, which was about higher education, foreign travel, wisdom, acquiring knowledge, publishing, all those sort of things. So you're seeing with more clarity what those beginnings were, December of 2020 and Feb of 2021. And on the same day, the sun is going to enter the sign of Virgo, entering your fourth house. Now, the sun in Leo has been opposing Saturn in Aquarius energy. That's one of the reasons why the month of August was so intense. So from August 22nd, when the sun moves into the sign of Virgo, it will stop opposing the Saturn in Aquarius energy, meaning the intensity will begin to ease off. And in your fourth house, the sun is going to now highlight your home, your family, your foundation. That's going to be the highlight for the next 30 days. And up until August 22nd, starting July 22nd, the highlight was your thinking, social media, communication, siblings, peer group, immediate environment. And now it's shifted to fourth house that I just mentioned, family, foundation, your deepest emotions, all those things. And towards the end of the month, on August 30th, Mercury now is going to enter the sign of Libra, which means it's going to enter your fifth house. And now your mental energy, thinking, communication will be about fifth house things: love, romance, creativity, children, hobbies, fun, pleasure. That's where the mental energy will be focused more. And on the same day, we have the last quarter square of the moon, which means that the sun and the moon make their last 90-degree angle before the new moon next month. Now, this is a release point. This whole week, starting August 30th, up until the next new moon, is going to be about letting go and releasing what? The new beginning that you had in your third house of communication, social media, siblings, peer group, immediate environment. You're assessing at this point, what about this beginning can I take with me to the next month? What do I need to let go of? And this process is going to last the whole week, and it is quite subtle. So Gemini, that was your very basic overview for the month of August. Now, I also want to mention, before I pick a card for you, that last month I had asked you if you wanted a long-term energy video for you, things like where Saturn is, where Chiron is, where Uranus is, and what all that means. And the goal behind that video was so that you can understand the longer term themes in your chart. See, astrology changes day to day, week to week, month to month, but there are certain themes that can stay with us for years. Now, that video talks about those themes. For example, Saturn is in your ninth house. It will be here till 2023. So you will be dealing with a certain theme connected to Saturn till 2023. Now, if you are interested in that video, it should be out. If it's not already, it will be out soon, and you can watch that as well. So now, that being said, this video is for a 0 degrees Gemini. Right now, if you're say a 29-degree Gemini rising, you might just resonate more with a Cancer reading. Okay, so it really depends. And if you are someone with some really large houses, some really small houses, then that can throw off where the planets are, which houses, and that can throw off the reading completely. So it becomes very important that you know where your planets are, where all the full moons and new moons are taking place in your chart to get an accurate, completely accurate picture. This is just a basic overview, right? That being said, I'll pull a card for you now, Gemini. Okay. It says time for a nap. I think, Gemini, this month, the universe is asking you to take time out for yourself, rest a little bit. Because August is going to be a very intense month, so take some time out, rest it out a little bit. Okay, that's all I'm going to say for you, Gemini. So August is an intense month, and the message for you is to take time out, take it a little easy, and perhaps the focus on the 4th house, which is about self-care, with Venus there, with Mars there, which is about self-care and self-nourishment, is being highlighted by the card. So do take care of yourself and nourish yourself and take time out for yourself in the month of August. Okay, now thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in one of my other videos. Have a great month, Gemini. Bye.